This is Chicago's very own WGN Midday News.
And still to come in today's Midday Fix, the secret ingredient you need to make an ordinary baked brie extraordinary. We'll be right back. In today's Midday Fix, tips on making ordinary meals extraordinary. So Jordan Edwards is head cheesemonger. I like that. I like that. At Pastoral Artisan Cheese, Bread, and Wine. Nice to see you.
Nice seeing you as well.
All right, you're going to make this look easy because usually the only thing I can make with cheese is grilled cheese.
This is not much harder.
Not much harder. Okay, you promise.
So, basically, the first step you got to do is you got to roll out your puff pastry. I would definitely recommend getting pre-made puff pastry from the store unless you want to spend all day making it. But you just want to roll it out big enough to cover your wheel of cheese.
And we're talking about brie here. Brie,
yeah, fromage d'Affiniois specifically, double creme brie from France. So basically, you're just wrapping the whole thing in the phyllo dough, the puff pastry.
Okay.
Oh, man, sorry, I totally skipped all the toppings.
You skipped a step.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
So the best part about this brie recipe is the ingredients going on top. So we're doing a savory shallot jam.
Okay.
This really great roasted mushroom mix.
What is that? What is that?
So it's sautéed shallots, saucisson sauce, which is a French-German style salami made by Olympic Provisions in Portland, Oregon. Roasted mushrooms I made, and then the really great my mustard we're using, which is the cognac flavor.
You said that the mustard is really key in all of this.
Yeah,
Why
so
is that?
The fromage d'Affiniois is super rich, and you need something to kind of cut through how fatty and rich this cheese is. It's a double creme cheese, so it's 65% fat and dry matter by French law. So you kind of have to have something to cut through how rich this all is.
So that's not covered the whole way. Do we want it?
No, so that's
matter.
A little bit of all of that's going to go a long way.
Can you use any kind of mustard, or is that the one that you're...
I would strongly recommend using the cognac flavored one for this recipe, just because I think it's a really nice contrast to everything. So once you got the wrap all on top.
And is there a secret to the wrap? Because you made it look easy, and I don't think I could do it.
Just kind of start at one side and work your way around. So once you have your wrap, the next step you want to do is you want to use an egg wash pretty liberally. So literally crack 2 eggs and add about a big spoonful of water, like a tablespoon, and just lightly over the whole thing. The main reason you're doing that is it's going to make it bake up with this like really great golden brown color instead of being kind of monotone. So just kind of make sure you get all the top and the sides and all that jazz. And then the like really nice kind of touch on top is you can make little leaves.
Oh, look at you getting fancy. Come on.
It's basically like playing with Play-Doh, but you can eat it and not get yelled at by your mom, which is always super stellar. As a guy who doesn't want to get yelled at.
So it almost looks like a cake.
Yeah, so by the end, it basically looks like a giant muffin once the pastry puffs up. So you're going to egg wash even the little wheat germ on top. And then you're going to throw it in your oven at 350. It sounds like kind of a smart aleck answer, but until it's golden brown and delicious, it's kind of hard to pick a time frame for that. It's probably about 30 minutes, though, at 350. You just want your puff pastry to be golden, and then dry to the touch would be the other big secret there. So it's that simple. You're just wrapping it. And then by the end of it, what you end up with is that.
So right
after
there.
you take
And that does look
oven,
nice and golden brown.
Right. So that's kind of the color you're looking for. But the really cool things about these mustards is they're the oldest mustard company in France. So since 1747, they've been making mustard, so they got it down pretty pat. They make a bunch of great flavors. My favorites being cognac and walnut. Also the original house mustard. We have it on draft, like a keg, which is one of 2 in the whole U.S. So pretty great.
All right, so that is the secret ingredient.
That is
making
the
this
secret
brie
ingredient.
From ordinary to extraordinary. And so the other key part of this, because if you have cheese, you got to have wine, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's the pairing the cheese with the wine. What do you recommend?
So some of my favorite wines come from the Loire Valley. So it's the second largest wine producing region in France, and then also it's basically like Francis's garden. They have the best soil there. It ranges from like 5 different types as you go down the hectare of this guy's farm.
So that's this right here.
Yeah, so this is Joe Landron. So he's a Muscadet producer. So he has 35 hectares and is biodynamic and organically growing grapes. He's this super nice guy. Also has one of the coolest mustaches you'll ever see. Fun fact about Joe
We like
Landron.
mustaches around here.
He's got
Did
a
you
good
check out
one.
Bob Jordan over there?
It's you might give him a run for his money.
All right. Sounds good. We will have all of this on our website. You can go to WGNTV.com, of course, and then for more on the locations, cheeses, and everything that goes with it, visit PastoralArtisan.com for more information. And again, we'll have a link to this segment on WGNTV.com. Do I get to try the cheese?
Oh, absolutely. There's a whole big
I know
plate
we've got
for
to
you
warm
up
it up
front.
a little bit. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Let's take another look at the weather in the meantime with Tim McGill.